Well, it's time for something new, y'all. Welcome to the first episode of Star Wars Reactions.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
In 1977, George Lucas formed a legacy.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force.
Inspired by mythology, his saga has become a passion for many.
Feel the Force around you.
His legend has become our story.
It's true. All life.
One of resistance,
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
rebellion,
Rebellion is built on hope.
and redemption.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is Star Wars Reactions.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.
Welcome to Star Wars Reactions, everybody. Welcome to our premiere episode. This is an exciting night. We are going to have a ton of fun tonight with our first episode under the new banner. I am one of your hosts. I am Aaron Harris. And joining me is my co-host. He is the Chewbacca to my Han, the Boba Fett to my Jango Fett, the Mandalorian to my baby Yoda, the David Motters. David, my friend, how's it going?
It is going. I'm ready to react. That's going to be my new slogan every time. And I'm excited to be here with you. We've done a lot of different shows together now. And I love co-hosting with you. I wouldn't miss it. And I'm just, I feel blessed to be able to continue to do this with you. And I do want to say that I give credit where credit is due. You have put a ton of work into this to make this happen. And so hats off to you, my brother.
Oh, thank you. It has been fun. I'm looking forward to this. This is a new venture for us. If you are used to hearing our voices, it's probably because you've been listening to Resistance Reactions. And before that, Rebels Reactions. All of which were a part of the originally of the Coffee with Kenobi family of podcasts, which we were a part of for the longest time. But now we're branched out on our own with Star Wars Reactions. We came up with we changed the name from Resistance to Star Wars because we wanted to not just be limited to Resistance related items. We wanted a whole spectrum of stuff because I know you and I are big fans of not just Resistance and the new movies, but we love the entire saga. So this was an idea that we came up with to try to expand our opportunities to discuss the saga we love. So this is going to be a great adventure for sure.
Absolutely. I'm thankful that you and I can really branch out, and you and I, like we've said before on Resistance Reactions and Rebels Reactions, that you and I talk, we text. I was just texting you before the start of this, and I was texting you about Star Wars stuff, Jango Fett, Boba Fett, Mandalorians. You and I talk about all of this, we did, and we still will outside of the actual podcast. So to be able to, sit down and go through all the different novels and movies and books and TV series is, again, I'm just excited. It opens it up, and like you said, it's going to be great fun to do.
It's going to be a blast, and I'm really looking forward to it. Couple things to expect from us, and we'll go over it more. If you have subscribed to Resistance Reactions before, we're actually on the same feed, so there's no reason to subscribe to a different feed. You don't have to do that. Just stay the same feed. Social media, if you were already subscribed to Resistance Reactions on Facebook and Twitter, you don't need to do anything there. We just changed the name, and you're still following us there. So check us out there. New to our Star Wars Reactions family is our Instagram account. You can follow us on Instagram, and I just blanked. Oh, there it is. Instagram, we are at SW Reactions on Instagram, so check us out there as well. And with the debut of our first episode, it is my pleasure to announce, and I'm excited to announce, you can also find us now at www.starwarsreactions.com. That's right, folks. Our website is up. It is live. You'll be able to get the full show notes there. Yeah, whenever we release an episode, we will have random blogs that come out from time to time. We'll have the news as it comes out that we want to share. One thing I do want to specify, though, because this has been a motto of ours for a long time, and David can vouch for this, is we won't spoil anything for you. Okay. We don't like spoilers. We never have, we never will. So you won't have to worry about hearing spoilers from us. It's just not going to happen. If we do if we do post something that, a review or something on the website or anything, of course, you're listening to a review, so there will be spoilers there if you haven't seen it, read it, or whatever. But we will never post openly spoilers without a heads up before.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we never did it, and we still won't. And so people can relax. I've listened to a lot of podcasts, and I know how important that is. And I don't like being spoiled. I wasn't spoiled for Force Awakens, The Last Jedi. I wasn't spoiled for The Rise of Skywalker. Obviously saw that with you, buddy, and Jason back in December. It was great. I got to enjoy it. I wasn't spoiled. And so we're not going to do that to anybody.
No, not at all. And I wanted to get that out there up front, because I know there are some podcasts and sites that will cover everything, spoilers, rumors, and everything. We're going to stick to the facts. It's what we like. We're going to stick to the facts. We're not going to post. We're not going to do any type of rumor mill or anything like that. We're just going to give you the facts, give you the news, the official stuff from Lucasfilm and Disney. That's what we're going to be discussing. And it's going to be a great time, and we hope you will stick with us and join us on this journey. Do want to take a moment just to throw a couple thank yous out there, because we've had, like you said, we've been doing a lot of work getting this put together. Of course, you just heard our fantastic intro music. That I want to give a special thank you to Randy Therio, of course, the creator and original host of the Legends Library podcast. He put together that music for us, that intro, and of course the outro you hear at the end. He put it all together for us and did, I personally believe, a fantastic job on that. And I just wanted to say thank you to Randy for his hard work in putting that together for us. And it is so greatly appreciated.
No, he's so good. I remember when you were sending me some of the preliminary ones, and I'm just listening. I'm like, oh my gosh, I like all of it. And, and he was so helpful with resistance reactions. Right. And, he's got a knack for it. He just has such a talent, and I'm so appreciative to him, and have emailed him that, and I'm saying it publicly now. Just thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And yeah, he did our intros for Resistance and reactions and for Rebels reactions. So I've been working with Randy for a long time, and he's a great guy. And if you like what you heard and you need your own music, hit Randy up. He definitely is phenomenal at what he does. So thank you to Randy. I also want to give a thank you out to the incredibly talented Corey Club. As we record this, of course, we record this on February 10th. Today, we released the new logo that he designed for the show, and it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely phenomenal. And you may have seen Corey's work on other things. Like he did the Legends. I believe he did Legends Library. I don't know, but I know he did all the Coffee with Kenobi logos, and he did just an incredible job with our logo. And I cannot thank Corey enough, because we've been. I just threw out a few ideas to him, and he just came back with this, and it just really it blew me away. And I really want to just tell Corey, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, and again, to piggyback, just like with Randy, Randy has this, people have talents, and Randy just has an ear for, like you had said, the clips and the music and the sound bites. He's got it. And, obviously I've been looking at Corey's work for years now, and it's just awesome. I don't have that talent. I have different talents. I don't have Randy's and I don't have Corey's. So when you were showing me the stuff that Corey had sent, I'm just, God, I love all of it. I mean, I just, I appreciate stuff like that. At least I've got that talent, right, to appreciate these things. So I love that we have, both of them being such a big part of this. My brother also sent some stuff in, which really got the ball rolling too, and I appreciate that from Brian out there in Houston, Texas. Yeah, big thanks to Corey, and he's just, oh my gosh, he's the best.
Oh, absolutely, definitely, and he is the best, and definitely that was next on my list was thanking your brother. So thank you for that. Definitely want to thank him as well for his submissions, and it was. This has been quite an adventure getting this set up. And one more person, of course, I do want to thank. He has been a sounding board for me through the weeks getting this built up and getting this planned and started. Pretty much from the get-go when we found out we were splitting away from Coffee with Kenobi is actually Dan Z from Coffee with Kenobi. Dan has been an incredible person to talk to and to go back and forth with, bounce ideas off of, get honest opinions and feedback from. And I can honestly say he definitely was a huge help and a huge guide and mentor through this process. So thank you, Dan, for helping us out and for guiding us and giving us the feedback we needed to get things off the ground. We appreciate you so much, my brother. You are the man, and I can't wait to hang out with you again, brother. It's okay, can't be soon enough. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Well, when we recorded back at the end of December, the big round table from all the different people in the Coffee with Kenobi network. At the very end of that, we talked about the network kind of going its separate ways. And I do think that people, it's hard to believe that, well, is everyone happy? Are people upset? So on and so forth. And, like Dan said in that episode, he says, I want these guys to, fly on their own, and he even said that he would text it. He would, send those emails to us and said, look, I want to see you guys fly. And he supported that. And so instead of it being this thing of, well, the Coffee with Kenobi network disbanded, heck, Dan and Corey have been helping. They said they would. They just had Matt and Jeff from Star Wars Splash Page back on. So, it really is, we've continued to all be close. And just like you said, Dan has helped us every step of the way. And so is Corey. So I just, we said it. We would all stay friends and Star Wars brothers and sisters, and we have. And Dan and Corey have proved that. And so big thanks to both of them. Thank you, Dan. Love you, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dan. Well said, David. Well said. The one other person I do want to thank is actually Matt Moore from Star Wars Splash Page. I was having some issues with one of our social medias and getting a name changed, and I know he had voiced issues with that same thing for their social media page. So I messaged him, and he actually sent me his phone number, called and talked back and forth for a few minutes, and he walked me through the steps of how to get things done and what he had to go through, and then he messaged me some screenshots too of what needed to be done, because a couple of these social media people are very difficult when you go to change your name. So they want proof, they want evidence, and all this and that. So he made it a lot easier for us to get done. And I want to thank you, Matt, for helping us out.
Yeah, and that's Matt and Jeff.